Men of broader intellect know that there is no sharp distinction betwixt the real and the unreal. They say that I am mad. They said that 2 locals found me in the morning, 7 miles from the town of Windlaps. I was laughing and muttering meaningless gibberish to myself. I was cursing and arguing with myself. A raving madman with burning eyes, lost in the dark depths of his own merciful delirium. They say that I had been searching for a particular grave in the local cemeteries. They were right. If you knew whose grave it was, you would understand. So my behavior, which seemed abnormal, had nothing to do with madness. You must understand that. If you knew what had happened to me, then you would, I promise, also understand the reasons for my behavior. It all started on that cold November day. That was when I was given the case of the fugitive suspect, Loath Nolder, a man whose intelligence I greatly admired. He had returned after 5 years of traveling to bizarre locations and had become the primary murder suspect in the first case he took on. It was Loath Nolder who left Wellsmoth those 5 years ago, but was he the same man who returned? That's the question. This I will leave to the judgment of the readers of these notes. They tell me that I've been here in the Wellsmoth Mental Institution for 2 weeks now. Is it really that long? I cannot say. I do not remember the first 8 days. The doctors tell me I am making progress. I think they are lying. It takes me longer every day to remember where I am, even who I am, after I wake up from the dreams. That is why it is essential to keep these notes as I struggle to convince myself that I am really mad. Because before the night that I was found, I looked into the deepest wells of madness more than any man alive. Yes, I am definitely mad. I must be. Because everything I have seen through the eyes of insanity's omnipresent soul. Another nightmare. What's going on with these dreams I've been having lately? So vivid. Almost as if they were real. Yes, Arthur?
At last! Where were you? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
What's the problem, Arthur?
Loath Nolder escaped from the hospital last night. I've been calling you for hours with the news.
Strange. I never heard the phone.
Check your answering machine. I left several messages.
Anyway, what happened with Loath?
No one knows. It's like he just vanished out of the place overnight.
Okay, I'm on my way in now.
Howard, are you feeling all right?
Just a little tired, Arthur. I must have overslept last night. Nothing to worry about.
No new messages.
Wellsmoth. Never much happening here. Just run-of-the-mill cases and paperwork to catch up on. That's my normal working day. But not with this case. I've got to admit, it's been good to be dealing with something a little out of the ordinary for once. There wasn't this much mess the last time I was here. It's been sealed for police investigation, but someone's been in here. Who was it? And why? Oh, God!
Listen, I need to ask you something about him. He woke up several times during the night. Each time he claimed there was some kind of creature sitting on his chest, preventing him from fully waking up. Does he suffer from nightmares or any other kind of problems?
I'm not really sure what you mean.
I see. It's probably nothing. Stress, most likely, brought on by pressures of work combined with not enough sleep. You're his friend. When he gets out of here, tell him to take a break. A long break. He needs it.
What's happening to me? I've been suspended from my police job until further notice. The doctor told me I've suffered a nervous breakdown. They told me I woke up everyone in my apartment building 3 nights ago with my screaming. I don't remember that happening. What's wrong with me? These dreams I keep having, they seem so real. This case, there's something about it. I feel connected to it somehow. But why? Maybe if I could solve it, I could understand some of the other things that are happening to me. I'm not at home at the moment. Please leave your message after the beep.
Hi, Howard. I just called to ask you if everything's all right. You had a breakdown, you know. You've got to get some rest, mate.
Hello, Arthur.
Howard, how are you feeling?
I need a favour, Arthur. I found something, and I need you to get it analysed for me. Hello? Do you need help? Is there a problem?
Problem? Yes, there's a problem. A bigger problem than you could ever possibly imagine.
Do you need help getting out of here?
No, I can handle everything by myself, I assure you.
Loreid, I wasn't expecting you so soon. Didn't you get the note?
He's got me cornered. But who is he? He acts as though he knows me, but I have never met him before. Why does he seem to know me? The note. He must mean the one I found at home.
Anyway, at least this is a lucky coincidence. I realize I've forgotten to give you the key.
Time to get out of here before my luck runs out. Okay, thanks. I'll be leaving now.
Leaving us so soon, Mr. Loreid.
Who's there?
Who do you think, Mr. Loreid? Who did you come here looking for?
This place. What is it?
Just one of the entrances to the underworld. Places like this have always existed, waiting to be found. Waiting for madness to arise. Be quiet. They can hear us, you know.
Who?
You'll see.
Yes?
Hi, Arthur. It's Howard. I need you to do me another favour.
Yes, of course.
I've got a phone number here. 537-8488. I need to know what address that is.
No problem, Howard. I'll call you back when I found it. By the way, I found the address you asked for. It belongs to Edward Braunbull. You may have heard of him. That old fool who lives in Rowley, the town northeast of Wellsmoth. 200 years ago, there were some major incidents in that town. In the end, the government had to step in. There was chaos. A lot of houses were burned down by some local Puritans.
Why?
Because of some strange hearsay about witchery and other primeval superstitions. At the time, the name of the town was Holston, but after those incidents, the name was changed to Rowley.
Yes, I've heard the stories about this place. It has a small, strange building built long before the mansion itself. Some of the stories say the mansion was built here because of that earlier building. I remember a story from my childhood about how at night the fishermen on the boats out at sea could see lights flashing from the small building, like signals to someone or something watching out there in the darkness. I've always wondered about this place, ever since I was a child.
Message 1.
A woody castle, just as was foretold. Just as was foretold.
You? Who are you? What do you want from me?
I am thine. Thou art mine. You know very well what I want is thee.
No. No. This is not real. Oh, I must be dreaming again.
Benny.
Oh, God.
Benny.
Please, let me wake up again.
Benny.
When I told them what I did in that ancient crypt, they refused to believe me. They said that there was no such crypt, nor could there have been anyone buried there by the name of Loreid. But I have seen all these things, so doesn't that make me mad? Now, I cannot see through the darkness that is within me. It fills me more and more day after day, and now I feel as though I am drowning in a dark, endless sea. Hence, I cannot tell exactly what has happened. The only thing I fear is that I will lose myself, the person that I am today. Over time, perhaps I will just disappear into the fathomless dark depths of madness. A thought that seems almost merciful to me now. Or maybe I'll continue to struggle and call for help until I am no more. I have made up my mind. I will stay here until the coming eclipse is over. I must do this at all costs, even if I have imagined it all. Oh God, please grant me merciful madness if I have not. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents.